spent our lives in pain and misery. Never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good. But we are blessed by CHUKWUEMEKA, so we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There'll be light in the end of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can cage us, nobody can stand us, yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising. From east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. The windows and curtains, green lights be revealing. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the black stripe. Black strength crossing grey stripes. Clashes upon clashes, many lives turn to ashes. When I ponder and reminisce, the actions I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. We go carry the cross together, we walk through to Zion. We stumble, we rise, how the victory was done. Yeah, we know, yeah, we know. The sun is rising. From east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? I still wave your flag all over the world. Because the sun is rising. I still be shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. They will know, they will know, they will know. Keep our light shining, the sun is rising. Wave your flag anywhere you want. Keep our light shining, the sun is rising.
For this program, hey, let's send the. Good afternoon and welcome to Biafra Television Europe. I am Nwanne'm Star Chichi, and if this is your first time of joining us on BTV, you are welcome. This afternoon, we are not going to start with normal IPOB tradition of bringing press release or other news highlights. Rather, we are going to start immediately because we are having a distinguished guest, a noble gentleman, and a role model Igbo unifier who will be here this afternoon to look at some of the discussions that we are going to make here. This afternoon, we are going to be looking at the unification of the Igbos, how far he has gone on the journey. We are also going to take a look at Igbo civilization and the civilization agenda. Of course, we all see what is going on today as the new Ohanese leader of PG emerges. We can see who emerged the first time, the second, and now we can see different press releases countering a press release. So today he's going to touch on all this, and without keeping our viewers waiting, we are bringing to the stage Chief OJEMBA. Chief, you are welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Mother Joy, and thank you to every person out there who believes in a unified Igbo nation. I thank you all.
Thank you, Chief. Can you please tell viewers more about yourself?
Okay. Um, my name is CHUKWUEMEKA Ndukaku OJEMBA Anyanwụ Dueri. I am the convener of the movement Unify Igbos Now. Unify Igbos Now is a movement that is geared towards unification and the sensitization of Ndibo. Ndibo that are cut across not just the southeastern geopolitical zone, but the north central, the south south region of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Ojemba. I also want to let our viewers know that on this program, we shall be opening up our phone lines for people when it is time, because we know that some people, as we go on, may have questions or contributions to make. But when it is time, we will let our viewers know. Chief, you have been on this journey for unification of the Igbos. Can you tell us what inspired you to start this journey and how you started it?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that question. Uh, Alibo in focus. Our motivation towards starting a journey to unify was born out of it's something that I have. I mean, I will call it something that I have envisioned from time, from years back, when I was sent to Port Harcourt to complete my second school education. Having born in the metropolitan city of Aba, or the commercial city of Aba, and finding myself in an area where the communication, the means of communication is English or pidgin English. I found it was difficult for me to adapt then, because what I know is Igbo language. So coming to Port Harcourt and enrolling in a certain secondary school made me wanting to find balance. And to find balance, I wanted to communicate with people that bears the same name. Like Bantu, I met Uchen, I met Ifang, and by their names, it was natural for me to acclimatize myself and be acquainted, make friends actually by these people, because in the same class we have names like Dalafake, we had names like Dapa, we had names like Opus, like Ibina, we have names like Baridoma. Now, naturally, those names are not part of my culture, but Ifani, Chinwendu, Obunda, and and so forth, I find it easy to relate with these names. But to my greatest surprise, to my shock, when I stretched out a hands of brotherhood, like Nwanne'm Alpha, I, I was shocked, and it left a trauma in my psyche. I must say that I became curious to know, why is Ifeanyi not identifying with me? Why is Chinwendu saying that she is not Igbo. Despite I was curious. The curiosity started then, as young as I was in JS1, JSS1, yes, as a young chap. So I became more understand concepts, the more it deeper. I mean, fortunately, I will use that word. Port Harcourt. Um, I left Port Harcourt later on in the year, in the subsequent year. I moved back to Aba, but that shock never left me. That shock guided me, and fast forward to the year 2021 stroke 2022, I found a mic, I found a camera. So what next? It is time to ask that question. It is find answers. It is the time to know why the Ikwere man does not identify with his larger Igbo brand. It is time. And I moved into the streets with the intent to find answers to my question. What is your name? I met more Ovundas. I met more Chukwus, more Ifanyes. And I was able to be bold now because I have come up, and it is to ask that question answers. And what do you call it in your language, in your so-called language, Aka? What do you call water in your so-called language? Mini or mini. What market day are in your community? I had things like a Uri for Andonkwo. What do you call God who created you? I heard names like Chukwu, Chikike, Chineke, Chi. What fest do you celebrate in your communities? They explain further. We am. Aina Bamba Egelege. What is the scepter of authority that the family wields here? I hear things like oh, and it was really a turnaround for me in particular because I was able to use uh, simple, those simple affinities to connect. These people are actually Igbos. Just there are no enough sensitization to bring these people back to the fold. And that was when we launched movements, Unify Igbos now. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. So, on your course or on this project, as you are making the journey and these people are telling you their stories, what are the part of the stories that they told you that made them to deny or not to know their exact identity?
Well, this is the point where we draw a line that everything started just after the ugly civil war. The Igbo people was on the defensive. They were bruised. They were being attacked from all angles. They were being massacred. They were being brutalized. They were being intimidated. And it is wise enough for families, communities to want to survive, and they actually survived by denying their identity. It was easy to deny that you are not Igbo and survive. So that was what happened after the war. A lot of people, because it was a survival task to deny and warn your children. What they can hear them now. or the kind if something is bad here, the parents warning their children, don't die. It's if warning else you die. Like you agree that you are Igbo, you die. You deny that you are not Igbo, you so every person would want to live.
So traumatization is part of traumatization, fear is part of what's caused all this. And probably before their progenitors uh, started dying, they never revealed the truth to them. Because if they have done, at least
Yeah.
they would have known that we are from Sister. But thank God that people like you have just come to put the record straight. And I want to ask that as you move on this your project, have you been having challenges, such challenges as when you want to enter some communities, they will barricade you that, oh, we are not Igbos, do not come to our communities. Have you met such challenges?
Indeed, yes. Because a lot of people has misinterpreted our our projects, our ideas. A lot has this uh, people have actually expressed dissatisfaction that Ndibo are coming together. Some has actually tagged it a, I mean, an expansionist agenda. So it is important to note this and also keep sensitizing the people because it is us that knows the vision. The vision is to unify and unite all the component parts of the nation and also to prove that Ndibu spans across and beyond the so-called southeastern. Uh, we does not just people who does not understand and people who wants to status quo of I'm not Igbo for whatever reason best known to them. So, but through sensitization, through clear vision of how we are going about this, we've been able to succeed too.
This is a great and wonderful project that you are on. If you
Hello,
are just
are you there?
joining us, you are with us live on Biafra Television Europe, and we are live on IPOB Twitter, IPOB Rapture Media, IPOB Radio Biafra, and other outlets of IPOB media. You can watch us or listen to us live on these uh, outlets. And here with us is the Igbo unifier, not just an Igbo unifier, but a noble and a role model Igbo unifier, CHUKWUEMEKA Nnamdi, a.k.a. Chief OJEMBA. As you can also see that we are battling with glitch, but because we know that it's normal that network is always attacked, but we will always resolve it just to keep going on the program. We will resolve it and we will get him back. I believe uh, the technical director is working on that. Technical director, can you play some music as we get him back to the studio? Technical director, can you play some music, please, as we try to work on his network? As we know that the Igbo unifier, okay, or the unified Igbos now, just like he said, it was because of the experience he had in his.
Oh, oh, yeah. There comes a time. The whole wide world will welcome the rising sun. Here comes the time for everyone to see that what will be, will be. This is the time for you and I to stand together as one. Yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising. We shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. We spent our lives in pain and misery. Never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good. But we are blessed by CHUKWUEMEKA. So we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There'll be light in the end of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can cage us, nobody can stand us, yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising. We shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. The windows and curtains, green lights be revealing. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the black stripe, black strands crossing gray stripes. Clashes upon clashes, many lives turn to ashes. When I ponder one reminisce, the actions I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. We go carry the cross together. We walk through to Zion. We stumble, we'll rise. How the victory will start. They will know. They will know. From east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? I see wave your flag all over the world. Because the sun is rising. I see we shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. They will know, they will know, they will know. Keep our light shine, the sun is rising. Wave your flag anywhere you are. Yeah. Can't you see the sun is rising?
Don Prince Victor, Igbo mmadụ, anyị abịago Biafra deje, no, ọbịa, ije, freedom, na udo ka anyị na-arịọ, anyị achọghị ihe mkpofu ọbara n'elu ụwa, anyị bụ ndị Biafra bụ ndị ji udo na-aga, maka ilu ọma ka eju na-aga n'ugwu, ọ ga-adịkwara anyị na mma. Chukwuemekene Chifu Nnamdi Kanu Odogwu ga-adịrị mma onye eze na ọdụgoro gị mma ọkwa ndị solo ogili n'ụwa akọrọ gị ogili lacha ọkwa osisi bolo tolo emesego n'ụmakwere ọkwa anyị ma n'ọnọdụ ugo ọdụrụ na-egbe mma ọkwa okoko onye arụ a na-achụ anya ọsọ otu ekwensị eliko nni okejikwe n'ogologo ngaji dike Kanu gị bụ na London dike Kanu gị bụ na Israel dike Kanu gị bụ na Russia dike Kanu gị bụ na India dike Kanu gị bụ na Biafra Nnamdi Kanu dike Kanu gị bụ na Biafra nzọgbu enyi mba enyi nzọgbu enyi mba enyi anyị ga-azọgbu ndị ilo enyi mba enyi nzọgbu enyi mba enyi ụmụ Igbo niile bekene onwe mmadụ nọ ewo ọ dịworo anyị
onye wele kesi zanye n'osisale my blood onye wele nke Chukwu nye no Chukwu okike obiọma onye give God what belongs to him and give Caesar what belongs to him as we seek for peace and humanity is not at all for vanity that I want some people is killing each other I want the way my blood die. Who go be a flag? I show you. I'm beginning the middle. I'm beginning the middle.
Fellow, let my people go. Let my people. Even when man anasako. They don't know again and again. Even when man no. Even when man anasako. Oh, Judene la pudene, Ludena Bulano. Mananya Bulonu de Nenua. I want to know something. Make una hear me. Ibulu wa Biafra na tabamono. Make una come back. Can you do the no Daniel? Ibu potato exporter. Tabamono. Can you do the no Daniel? Need no Daniel. Epoto de Kwana Banyo. Ship na bakwana Banyo. Oye di Kwana la Banyo. Maya kude na Banyo. Iye ni nedima. Odi Kwana la Banyo. Nataba no. Kanyi doze no Bodani. Umi bokomba. Kanyi doze no Bodani. Oti ye wata. Weli akaelu akafuwa yufu owetu akao Jehovah keso kusero Israel nakaperu bile natara yokeranyo bale natara yokeranyo bile natara yokeranyo Biafra bunkanyo obudama Biafra bunkanyo ala chukutere manu Zobu enyi mba enyi Nzobu ha enyi mba enyi anya zobu nundeno enyi mba enyi Nzobu enyi mba enyi Nzobu enyi mba enyi IGBO Nzobu enyi mba enyi Nzobu enyi mba enyi Asikwa mnikwe kikeo Biafra natako Giligili bigwe ze Nwanne'm Igbo wemba na natako Odiye wate yela punu yaka o Biafra natako Akafuwa go funige What you say? Our able director, Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu. Onye ga-adịrị mma. Onye se. I say gigaba. I say gigaba nilu. Don't be afraid. At all. Never you be afraid of anyone. You are a lion. No you. Akwagu na mwago. I will do zobu. Achubu.
He's an attack, you're not surprised. They are attack. They are attacking your network.
Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself. Authentic say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see. Yeah, or let you have the sense. Go let to pretend. Do not run away. Kindness over than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I know. How na day? I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble upon people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this one apart. I need to understand why this truth apart. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and no complaints. Watch me far away. Watch me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, authentic say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, you go like to pretend. Do not run away. Kindness over than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I know. Samada, ta. Kick your tell people say, now here we dey. We don't come innocent Biafrans every day. Look at Islam is killing innocent Christians every day. It depends on you, it depends on you, it depends on you. Chupoki kopiama, matoranyo se ne maka, matoranyo se ne maka. I know ginaka, that is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I know, that is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I
Moreover, here, a more capacity of the state, or you will maintain high level of quiet environment.
We stand where you stand. We say no secret trial.
Just remain here. Just remain here. Let me communicate with the director. Then I will call you back there. Just remain here. Yes, I will get over Hannah. I'll be speaking to you.
The deputy director of Radio Biafra in London, on Nakwaki, Osiki Kusike, no anything, Sepide, Ejike, Kole, Osiki, one day Puja Bija, Sikwa, no anything, no anything after, no anything at Ezi Nwanne'm Victor Chimezie Okorochukwu Igbo Network Television London Osiki Jisike na hakwughị n'azụ ụmụ Biafra niile gedị n'ụwa Osiki gaba n'iru. No secret trial, no secret trial, no secret trial, no secret trial. Hey, watch me far away, see me far away. Tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, oh, then things say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, so you go like to pretend, oh. Do not run away. Find us over that is why.
All right, our viewers, wonderful people of Biafra and lovers of freedom, we must apologize for this technical glitch. I think it's good I let you know certain things that has been going on. You see, his network has been under heavy attack. I will let the viewers and the world know what is exactly going on. That since on Wednesday, that IPOB pushed out the flyer for this very program, that everywhere has been on fire. The people in the diaspora, the people on the ground, I mean, everywhere has been on fire. That he is coming, and now they are bent over on attacking his network to make sure that this program did not hold. But we are IPOB and we know how to do it. Our brother will be right here with us, though he may no longer be projected, but he is here with us to continue the journey. You know, today we want to talk about civilization and the Igboization. We are just talking about his journey, and they are already attacking his network because there are people who have vowed that over their dead everybody is that they shall see Igbos to be one, that they can never see Igbos united, because of course they know what the unification of Igbo is all about. Yes, it is not just only the colonial masters that is doing this to us. It is not only haters, but there are also our own people, because the blood has been mixed. These people are bent over not to see Igbos to be together, because they know that once we are together and speak in one voice, that something is going to happen. It is not that everybody will believe in Biafra. It is not that everybody will become an IPOB member. But for those of you who are afraid that Igbos will take away your resources, I want to ask, is there any part of Igbo land that do not have these mineral resources? Imo State has the highest producing gas, the highest producing gas. So what are you afraid of? The Anambra State, they have their own resources. Imo State, they have. Enugu State, they have. And the coal in Enugu State has not been touched. Some people have uranium. So what are you afraid of? What has Igbo man taken away? One Igbo. What has exactly one Igbo taken away from you? Have one Igbo killed your father? Has one Igbo taken away your father's property? I mean, what has one Igbo taken from you? Today, we know that the people from hinterland cannot even purchase land from Omok. What has Igbo man done to you? And this is a noble gentleman who is just doing his work just to make people to identify themselves. You are an Igbo woman, Igbo man, but you are claiming that you are being descended from Yoruba or descended from Benin. These people from Benin Kingdom, did they recognize you? You are not recognized there. So why are you afraid of Igbo man? Igbo man has nothing to take away from you. It's only to make you to understand who you are and identify yourself, because it is your culture that identifies who you are. You are running away from being an Igbo man, Igbo woman, but you answer Igbo name. You answer Emeka, you answer Chidera, you answer Chinonye. I have one Igbo girl who will always come around, and whenever I say Chidimma Kekwano, auntie, I've told you I am not an Igbo, but you always want to be speaking this Igbo to me. Nne, please can you remind me that your name? Auntie, how many times will I tell you? My name is Chidimma, but I know Igbo. What is wrong with you? So as our brother is here back with us, we are going to continue on this very program. Our brother and chief, you are welcome back to the program.
Thank you, Wanda. Thank you so much, and thank you to our honorable listeners. Thank you.
All right, as we continue, you've told us the challenges that you've met, how some communities didn't welcome you, but that's, will I ask, did that discourage you? Did it discourage you? Or are you going to stop because you are having these challenges?
Stopping or ending the movement is never an option. It has never been an option, because the more we get bullied, the more people try to stop us, the more we intensify our sensitization, the more we intensify the program, the more strengthened we become to know that, to understand that we are doing the right thing. It is a righteous thing to identify as Odogwu. It is a righteous thing to bear those names. It is a righteous thing to come from Ali. So we must continue, because what we are doing, it's not, we are not performing magic or abracadabra. No, what we are doing is an organic movement, a miraculous, that which will bet the miracle of the Igbo unification. We don't intend to achieve results within 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years. We are looking at we are looking towards in the next 10, 15 to 20 years. The identity conflict, the identity crisis must have been defeated, because our targets are the young people, the young minds, those with the receptive minds, those that are willing to ask questions, those that are really coming up now, the inquisitive minds, the curious minds, who wants to understand why the Chimena, Chukudis and Chukudat is not an Igbo person. So the revolution, what we are setting up is a cultural and identity revolution, and it is gaining ground, it is gaining momentum because now people can actually identify. Okay, we just have just concluded Ohanese President General election where Ikwere people are, the current Ohanese President is an Ikwere man. So we are bridging the gap. The identity conflict is being defeated as we speak. So there is no stopping. To stop up is never an option. We already have multiple evangelists, I will use that word, multiple proponents preaching the gospel of the unification of Igbo. We succeeded in giving voices to people who really want to speak from this area. Because when I started, I was attacked. One of the things that we were saying that they were using to attack me, my personality, was you are not from Ika, you are from Igbo, you cannot tell them their history. So when we received such attacks, we went back to our lab, we went back to our study. What can we do? How do we make this become a global movement? So we identified that definitely there are voices. We should set up voices. We should amplify voices of the people that is. The majority of the people knows who they are, but the loud minority who use threats and intimidation to speak against their brothers who are identifying to be Igbos. But then we all know that it is for political enticements. Some people deny their origin or their ancestry simply because they want to align with the power that be for political benefits. So these things are understandable. So that is why we must continually sensitize our people. We must continually sensitize the populace and propagate the gospel of the unification of Igbo. And we are succeeding. We are actually succeeding. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mazi, for this amazing courage that you have to make our people to at least realize themselves. You've said it, if not, I would have asked you, how have you been able to tackle the challenges like open confrontations when some people will come to you openly and we're like, are you forcing me to be Igbo? I don't know if you have anything to say on that, but if you do not have, I can proceed with my questions.
When we are not forcing, we have never forced any person to be Igbo. And if anybody has such evidence, he can come forward. The Unify Igbos Now movement and its proponents have never forced any person. If you watch most of us that are propagating this gospel, we do this on our platforms. We bring empirical evidence, we bring facts from these places. First of all, you have to ask yourself, why do you have the Ekehoria for Anungwa in your land? It was not imposed on you. Why do you have the Obalugu, when you call him Obalugu, some call Obala, some call Opara, some call Opara, something like that. But then they are all Opara. That is the first male child in a family who stands as the oldest. When he becomes the oldest, definitely he will preside over the affairs of the family. And we have a symbol of a scepter for justice, which is the Ofo. Not every person wields the Ofo. So it is like that in all their communities. We have language. We speak the Pia, we speak the Noa language. So these things are inescapable for the people who really want to escape their shadows. It is following them. The Igbo identity is quite strong. We have evolved. We have transcended into something very, very wonderful, very majestic. That wherever you are, you must be proud of the language that you speak. If you want to claim the language to be yours, that is your own problem. But we all know that we all speak one language but different dialects. So The Ukwani man is there in Obiaruku in Kwale, speaking his dialect, his Ukwani dialect. The Ikwere man is out there in Obiaruku, Ikwere Shoko speaking his own Ikwere dialect. The Ika man is all the way far away in Ambo, in Ibanke, in Ika Northeast, speaking his Ika dialect, and it is all beautiful, but all of us can hear each other. That is why it is a language. And the people of Owerri speak theirs. I've been to Izi, I've been to Isobo. All we speak is one language, Igbo language. You must come down to Pia. Has come. So these are all empirical evidence that points that we all are Igbo, and we shall unify ourselves, we shall unify our nation to for a greater success in our lifetime. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. And Chief, apart from Unify Igbos now, there is another project that we are seeing you handling. That is Nwanne'm, if I'm right. What is the project all about?
Okay, thank you. When we started with the Unify Igbos now to unify the Igbo within Nigeria. And along the line, we have succeeded in assembling the best team who are currently propagating their own capacities, and they are doing wonderfully well. Everybody knows that they are doing wonderfully well. So it is time, because the Igbo nation has suffered two major catastrophes that has made our people to be scattered all over and around the world. These catastrophes the first was the transatlantic slave trade that had a huge chunk of the Igbo slave being sorted out, and they are highly priced in the market, and it made the European merchants to seek for the Igbo slaves, and they will come here, they would kidnap our people, and they will sell them into slavery in the land unknown, which this land has been identified as Haiti, Barbados, Belize, United States of America, Jamaica, and a whole lot of the Caribbean islands that are all scattered within. And the second phase of this catastrophe happens to be the Nigerian Civil War that has a lot of Igbo children being taken away from here, being exported or enlisted for a better life in Equatorial Guineas and also in Gabon. We have our people all over these places. Even in the Cameroons, we have a lot of people who migrated off here to save their lives. They seek an asylum, and they even exile themselves. They have reproduced, and they have kept on reproducing offsprings without the knowledge, without these offsprings giving them the knowledge that they are Igbo people, because some of them had no communication back home. They felt that every person had died, because when you analyze the level of the killing, then the genocide, the massacre was in a high proportion. A lot of people that were lucky enough to escape the shores of the country left with a mindset that every person is dead. And when they were reproducing over there, they find refuge. They hid such information from their children because of the traumas of the past. Some feared that their children might return and get killed. And it is wise for you to save your future, your generation. And I think so. Having the Igbo people scattered all around the world in these two phases of catastrophes, I think it is time that we launch, and we have launched the international expedition to unify Igbo in these places, which is called Nwanne'm. Nwanne'm is an Igbo language. It simply means I'm looking for my brother. I am looking for my brother. So Nwanne'm is here to stay. We will be embarking on these international travels. We will be going to the United States. We will be going to the Caribbean islands, the Jamaica, the Haiti, Belize, Barbados, A lot of places over there, depending on the contact we have established already, one after the other. It's not going to be a chain. We go, we come, we go to two countries, we return. Then also down here in Africa, Equatorial Guinea, we will visit our people in Pyogo. It's not to ship them back to Alibo, no, but to establish a sense of belonging that this is motherland. Should they should be free to reconnect at any time. They should, they should be known. They should be made to believe, to know that they have brethren there, they have siblings there, and they must come here. And there is also a way of advertising Alibo for a better investment future, because these people, when they will be coming back here, it will be I pray that our tourism sites will be up and functioning. Some of them might decide to own a piece of land here, and it is all for the interest of our league. So it is a welcome development. We have launched this project, Nwanne'm, and we are hoping to put it to work and be able to head out, unify our people outside there, to bring them back home here, to show them home. Some might decide to naturalize back home here. Some might decide to go and visit. After all, we have our brothers who are in Europe, in America, even in African countries, who visit home once in a year or once in every 2 years. It is a welcome development, provided that they put something home, provided they send home their investments. It is a welcome development. Just recently again, I met with a woman from Barbados who was born in the United States. She is tracing her roots, and I in particular was opportune enough to be with her, to speak with her, and also reassure her that we will give her every necessary assistance. But we will be taking her to the Kingdom of Avery, where she will meet, because that is the only kingdom for now in our belief that has invested so much in reconnecting with our people, with our lost brothers, with our people outside the shores of the country. So our partnership with the Kingdom is one that must be cherished, and one that must be encouraged by all and sundry. Every week we must celebrate and also encourage that relationship between the Unified Igbos now proponents, the Nwanne'm project, and the Ewe Kingdom, in the person of His Royal Majesty Eze CHUKWUEMEKA. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mazi. Quite interesting. There was a time you talked about you be going to Equatorial Guinea, but before that, as you talked about this Barbados meeting someone from there, it should not be surprised that our people are there, because you know that Barbados is the landfall between Europe and Africa, considering the slave trade era. And if you check the as the history of Barbados, you say that it has more of a population that their culture influences that of African culture. You see that they have a very unique culture, African culture. And when you come to because when you talk of unique culture, the people that have the most unique culture are African people. And when you come to Africa, the Igbos become the people that their cultures are the most unique. And they say that there are people found in these Barbados that their cultures are like ours. So it will be very quite interesting that will be following you when you move to Barbados and Equatorial Guinea and other parts of the world and Africa, just to each umunani. Quite interesting. Thank you so much for your wonderful project. Mazi, let's move over to debonization. There is this debonization agenda. Can you tell us why, how, and who is behind debonization agenda?
things are clear on the wall, and we must read the signs clearly that there are people who doesn't or who better understands the strength of UNIFY when they are united or if they are united. There are people who has overstudied, understudied, and studied the Igbo man, the Igbo nation, and who knows even more than I and you, who knows what we can achieve when we are united. I think these powers are the ones who are quite against our unity as a people. Or the organization has been there even quite long enough. I think before the proper amalgamation of the country Nigeria, because that is why they couldn't perfect their plans until the opportunity of the civil war presented itself, and they took it to organize the Igbo nation, to shrink us, to look like a dot in a cycle, or in a cycle, yeah. So, but these ideas have been short-lived because a new school has risen, a new crop of youths have risen to address these issues. Because even you will agree with me that after the war, there wasn't any concerted effort made by any organization, any social cultural group of our people towards uniting and reintegrating our people that are carved outside the map of our or that are carved outside the service. So even when we started the movement Unify Igbos now, well, a lot of people was on our comment section advising that this is the work of our Ohanese. This is work of the Ohanese. You are doing it, you are trying, whatever they have to say to us. But that really showed that there are bodies who should have started this work even before us, but such bodies never did it. We are not blaming anybody, but we have taken the responsibility because it is not what a league will do for you as an individual or as a group, but what can you do for a league? What do you have for Alibo? Not what Alibo has for you in stock. Because Alibo has blessed us all for being born in Alibo. It is all the blessings that everyone could ever desire, could ever ask for. So it is now left for us because we have the brain power, we have the morale, the required morale, we have the intelligence, we have the build, we have the look to become whatever that we want to be in this world, to climb to the highest ladders. So those are what Ali will make possible for us. So what now can we do for Ali to preserve Ali is now a task. So in their case, everybody. So we thought, I and my crew thought that we don't have Ali has given us all. So what can we do? What can we give back to Ali? What we can do? What we can give back to Ali is to work towards her unity, and we are doing that. So, and we are happy doing that. That when we remember what we are fighting for, why we are being attacked, why we are being brutalized, when they are trying to intimidate us, is because we are indeed. It is enough because we are doing the right thing. Thank you.
All right, you are doing justice to the questions. Mazi, I would like us to talk about civilization. The narrative is that it is the Europeans, especially the European Christian missionaries, that brought civilization to the Igbos. And my question is, has Igbo society being civilized before the coming of the European Christian missionaries?
Okay. Thank you for that question. First of all, to answer this question, we must understand what civilization is all about. What is are we talking about a power tussle in whose civilization is the best? Because we've had the Greek civilization, we have the Egyptian civilization, now we have the European civilization. Igbo has always been civilized people. We have always civilized. We are civilized people, and we have our civilization. This also calls to the attention that it's about worldview, the ideologies of the people, the worldview. What are the Igbo worldview? We have a standard Igbo worldview that can cause on so these four elements points out to the fact that our ancestors have been wise, have been civilized. These are people who know that it takes the multitude in a community to effect a change, to keep things, to design, to do what you have. Now, don't forget that from time before the advent of the European colonizers, we have always existed. We have our food, and we name them. We have our crop. We have our animal husbandries. We name them. We put all this. We have our ornaments. We have our furnitures. We have our architectural design. So these things were not brought in by the Europeans. These things they are all autochthonous. They are with us. Yeah, our ancestors developed them. Even our writing. You understand? We weren't sleeping in a treetop because we didn't have a house. We couldn't build ourselves a house. Our ancestors built these things. Okay, now thinking about what is the year span of the advent of the Europeans here, and also the introduction of religion and stuff like that. Okay, let's talk about the Christian faith. I hate to talk religion, but I'm just making emphasis. We have the Christian faith being barely 280 years in Nigeria. I mean, to Ndibo, it was brought to Ndibo. And these people have been living. These people have their way of worship. These people have their way of sharing ancestral heritage, lands, and they know when to crop. They know when to harvest. They know what to leave aside. They know they perform surgeries. These people have doctors who treat one or two things, who they call DPS. So, and you said that these people are not civilized, that the Europeans brought civilization. What the Europeans brought here is their own part of civilization, which our people saw and embraced. You are not going to blame them because we were not in the business of exporting our culture and stuff like that. We were just, common people who believes in Egbebere, Kukubere. That is the Igbo man concept. So I believe and I think and I hope actually that this explanation proves a point that the Europeans, what they brought is their own concept, their own part of their civilization. We have our own part where we have been existing. We have been living with us for thousands of years. Before the advent of the European merchants or colonizers down here. So the Greek civilization is not the same with the Eastern Europeans or the Egyptian civilization. So everybody has his or her own civilization. How they understand it. Like I said, 4 elements. Also and the other. So these are 4 elements that have guided indeed. And everything that we do relates to those 4 cardinal elements in our league. Just like we have the a.k.a. People that develop these things. Did anybody say in history that it was the Europeans that by any chance gave us such concepts? a.k.a. People that has a scepter of authority like Ofo, everything that we decree, we hit it, we seal it up with an Ofo, and it becomes decree. So what do you call something like that? Those things are civilizations. We are not going to, but just like the way we see things, our worldview, it is not the same with the Europeans. You get it? So we have been civilized. We have always been a civilized people. We are not barbarian. We have our culture. Those things are our civilization. So I hope I answered the question. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I agree with you because I know that the civilization of Igbo was dated back to 9th century. Why the Europeans came to Africa towards the mid 15th century. Mazi, as we proceed, I think we now move over to Ohaneze ndị Igbo. What Ohaneze, the newly emerged, do I say PG or PGs? I think you are in better position to explain this because now we are seeing 3 PGs, we are seeing press release after press release. I think you are in better position because people has been asking that question. Who is the newly elected PG? And viewers, I want to let you know that as we proceed now, that the technical director will project the line because I said earlier that we are going to open up the lines because I know that so many of us have questions or contributions to make on this program. So you'll be getting ready as a technical director. We project phone line for you to call in and make your contribution. Mazi, go ahead on issue of Ohaneze. But please let me call because I'm seeing wrong. Okay, I think she's changing it. Please, all right, it's now correct. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you again for bringing this topic. Before we proceed with that, with the answers to the question we posed, I must first of all use the opportunity to thank all the crew who worked alongside with us to bring the Ohaneze 2025 general election to the forefront and also a topic to Ndi, both at home and in diaspora. Because without the Unified Igbos now, I doubt if we will know that Ohaneze PG can speak with the people, can connect to the people. So we made that possible. So I must, first of all, give God the credit and also thank our crew who worked tirelessly towards that. Now, over to the question proper. The election has come and gone, which was held on the 10th day of January 2025, which saw the emergence of Senator Mbaka in Enugu, and also a declaration of another President General, which is Chief Jackson woman also somewhere, and also the emergence of
Barrister Uche Okuku.
Yes, Barrister Uche Okuku. But in this junction, I have asked that I should be led, the project, the Unified Igbos now, or my person, should be left to be neutral at this point, because Barrister Uche Okuku, whom I am in close communication with before and even after the election, which he bought into the idea of working towards the Igbo unity, which made us helped him in publicities and not to shape the opinion of our people, but just to bring the man to the people so that he can speak with the people, he can share his manifesto, his dreams with the people. So these are the stance of things right now. Mazi Chukwuemeka has reaffirmed that he is the rightful elected PG coming from, that was held in Port Harcourt, according to him, and Senator Mbata, whose emergence happened in Enugu. So these are two people, but I don't want to comment further about that due to the sensitivity of the whole exercise. So I have asked to remain neutral for now.
All right. So you cannot really say what is expected of a new Ohanese leadership that is captained by uh the emergence of the Equeration. Do you have any comment on that?
Well, the emergence of the Equeration um, is a welcome development. It complements our years of hard work. It complements the fact that we have been preaching, what we have been preaching has been proven to be truth. That's in the Equere that the Equere people are Igbo people. And having a true son of the Equere land being at the helm of affairs of the highest position sociocultural group of Ali, I think it's a win for us. It's a win for Ali. So that identity conflict has been defeated. Just in a stroke. It was a master stroke to produce that Equeration to head the Igbo sociocultural affairs group.
All right. Though you are, I don't know. Okay. I've been having missed calls here. I think I need to get some people back. Of having some missed calls. Let me try to get some people back so that we will know what their questions are.
Okay. Okay, I'll be here.
Yes, you'll be here to attend to the questions. Please, you can call in on +491 521 66 09937 and make either your contribution or ask your questions. So many of you who has been raising dust on social media since Wednesday to now, this is the moment for you to call in, either to make contribution or to ask your questions. First caller on the line, welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Yes, good morning from here, my sister. My name is Chudokafo. Chudokafo, I'm from a place called Agbo. Agbo is in Anioma. And Anioma is an Igbo word that says good land. I so much appreciate this morning topic. And I thank our host and the guy CHUKWUEMEKA. He's been doing good in whatever he's been doing to make sure the Igbo unity is a task that must be done. Because I will always tell people that for we to be free in the land of the living, the Igbo race is a puzzle that must be put together. Both the Igbo in Kogi, in Lower Benue, Lower Kogi, not the whole of Kogi, not the whole of Benue. We have Igbo communities in Lower Kogi and Lower Benue. And the whole of Anioma, all the way from Igbo Akiri. We are Igbo people in the 9th century in Rehudos. They never encroached into Igudumigu. Before the coming of Benin City, there was a place called Igudumigu. It's a small community. It's a small place. And that's why Romeo came from Yoruba with his people to conquer them. The Ika tribe fought with the Benin for 30 years. before they were able to encroach into Ika land and kill the king Obi of Agbo and restore their son. They went to Ababu, they went to Wa. The other king, they run away. And today, we are with the unification of IGBO to make sure our people know who they are. I was born and brought up in Benin. There is no Benin man that answered Judo Kafo. There is no Benin man that answered Chinedu. We are Igbo people. We are not from Benin. And Yoma people, we are Igbo people. Before the coming of Benin to come and join us, we know during the war for Romeo and Benin and Economical people, some of them run into our community. That doesn't mean that we are descendants of them. They are different from us. Our name, our tradition, that's who we are. How can you be Ansam Dubisi? Your name is Chukuma. You are from Ikwere land. You are saying you are from Benin. But we that are close, like eyes and nose with Benin people, we are saying we are not from Benin. You from Ikwere that is living 2 million miles away, you are saying you are Benin. We are from Benin. I'm sorry for now that a woman that you people marry change your language and your name. Shame on you people. But thank God that your brother today is the president. And by the grace of Chukwuemeka, a new president will be able to sanitize their people, to tell them the need to be who they are and identify themselves as an Igbo people. We are Igbo. Ndị Anioma Enewu ndị Igbo. Ndị Kawu ndị Igbo. Ayawu ndị Benin. Thank you. Let me leave the line for the other people to call it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi Jude. I believe the message is sinking. And I am expecting all the noisemakers all over the social media, all the noisemakers on the former Twitter, on the comment sections, and everywhere on the Blue app. I expect you now to come up with your arguments. Don't sit down there to ignite unnecessary fire for attacks. Please bring up your argument. The time is now. Mazi, he just made his own contribution, and I believe you had the contributions that he made, and I'm quite very much sure that the message is sinking. Mazi, I will also want to ask you, in the course of this your struggle, are there other challenges apart from the challenges that I've just asked you? Are there other challenges that you are facing in these very projects?
Well, thank you. First, must salute the brother who just made a comment. I can understand his angers and frustration why must Onyigo deny being Onyigo. He is from Abo, and I've been to Abo. I've been to the palace, I've been to the royal palace of the Obiabo, who is referred as the Dane Abo. I've asked for an interview with him, but I was not called back. But I believe in the nearest future I will always sit with him and interview him. There is a battle over there. The demonization is right over there because Palace issued a warning that let all the Palace cabinets should not name their children Igbo names. And I was wondering, I asked, what is the name of this king? His name is Gabo Rekuzi. That is his name. Ikechukwu. The name of the Obi of Abo, that is the Dane Abo, is Gabo Rekuzi. Gabo Rekuzi is simply the dialect of the Ika people. Gabo Rekuzi. In the Central Igbo, it is said So you have a king who has two solid Igbo names. Two solid Igbo names, telling his subjects not to give their children Igbo names, to give them Ika names. The same Ika names is Igbo names. It's just like me coming from Ugiri, and we have people who bears the name Oringanje, Emeremnini. Now, in the general Igbo language, such name like Emeremnini will be called Emeremgini. Emeremgini. Now, Oringamje in Igbo, in Ngeri dialect, can be translated in the Union Igbo as Odingamnaga. Odingamnaga. So now, but the Ngeri man will name himself or name his children Oringamje. Oringamje. You understand? So now, you have the Dana calling himself, or who said his name is Gaborikuzi. Simply means Kihabogikuzi, Ikechukwu. So you see this conflict. This conflict is being defeated with an empirical evidence, with an empirical fact, You get it? And we are winning, like I said. So your question about challenges.
Please,
Yes.
please, you will come to that. Let's hear this caller.
Okay.
I think he called back.
Hello?
Yes, caller on the line.
I called earlier before you to count again. I just want to correct my brother about talking about the B of Agbo. In Ikaland, we have a lot of clans. We have Ababo, we have Umunedi, we have Ekwoma, we have Owa, we have Akumazi, we have Umunedi, we have Igbodo. So if the Obi Palace of Agbo is not representing all Ikaland. Agbo is just a clan. And the Obi himself can only speak for himself because he's a Bini man. The rest of the kings and the rest of the people that live in Agbo, they know who they are. Because during the time of Bende State, Midwest State, the Oba of Benin being the head of kings, they swear an oath to lay allegiance to the Oba of Benin, to tell their people they are from Benin. This monarchy are in the payroll of the government. So they will not go against their oath that they took with the Oba of Benin to disseminate lies to their people. So if you want to know about the truth, about the identity of the people, go to the communities and ask them. Don't go to their king, because those people has their own oath to lie. Their own oath, and they are in the payroll of their state government comprised with lies. So the OB of Agbo is bearing an Igbo name, and is telling people not to give Igbo name to their children. He must first of all change his name to Obaseki or Osayuki or Osamudiame, so that other people will follow. You cannot have an Ika name and you are telling other people to be giving their children name a Benin name. It will never happen, and it must not happen. It will never happen. We are Igbo people, we will give Igbo people name, and that is why my parents gave me to the Kafu. And that is why I gave my children Igbo name. No man can stop it, because it is the work and the word of Chukwuemeka Biafra that we are Igbo people. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, go on. Other calls came in while he was talking, but just go on. If they didn't get back, I will get them back, because some of them are here asking me to get them back to the line. Mazi, you are mute. Unmute yourself and go on, please.
You mean I?
Yes, just go ahead while there are people who are asking me to bring them back, but I would want you to just say one or two things before I will do that.
Okay, like what I was saying before the caller came in, I like his energy. His energy is exactly what it's needed, because you need a mixture of anger and curiosity. You are angry that this is happening and you are curious to have it fixed. And that is exactly what has propelled the message to unify people. All right, you asked in your previous question what our challenges are. We have so many challenges. We have challenges like threats to our life. People find it easy to threaten us. I have a petition on my head from the Ijaw Youth Council, where they petitioned me in the IG of police. Waiting for their call. Whenever they call, I have a petition from other group in the DSS. I'm still waiting for such a call. But we know exactly what we are doing. We are uniting and able. And as far as we maintain on this, on the gospel, we shall succeed. What we are saying is, why are you bearing this Igbo name? Why are we finding a.k.a. as market days in your community? What do you call God? You call God Chukwu. These things are empirical evidence, empirical facts. These things are facts that will defeat the age-long lies of I'm not Igbo, but you have everything Igbo around you. I keep saying it. I will speak this in Igbo language. You know, a lot of people who say they are Igbo might not be, but then the whole, all the whole people that does Igbo thing are Igbo people. There's no way you can be doing something that you are not part of.
All right, Mazi. Sorry, I am not cutting you off, but this caller has been holding on. Let's entertain him or her. Caller, you are welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Yeah, I am Mazi Ochechukwu. Please, so quickly, I call to know. This is my question. Who is the current Ohanese president? Please, can you I want to know.
All right. I got your question. Thank you. Mazi is asking who is the current Ohanese PG that he's interested to know.
Well, like I've said before, I will still maintain that right now, CHUKWUEMEKA, and also the platform, the variables now will be neutral from now onward, or even from the election. If you check up my pages, I've not been posting any information as regards to that for the sensitivity of what we are doing. So I would advise him to check on the national tabloid. I think the Vanguard has a publication today, the Punch and other tabloids, where he can access the information about the current situation of the Ohanese election. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mazi. And I believe our viewers, they had the challenges you are currently facing. All you are doing is to help our people to identify themselves and nothing more to that. And I don't know if you may have a parting message, because we shall be wrapping it up here on this very program. Do you have any parting message to our youths and to our people in the riverine areas?
Thank you. it's another opportunity to speak to Ndibo and the whole. First of all, I must encourage you. The platform has a reach to thousands, if not millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people out there globally, and a huge chunk of them are Ndibo. So it is an opportunity to use this time to say a big thank you to all the people that have been supporting the UNIFY Igbos now. And I say, Una da Balamba, do not stop supporting us. The unification of Ndibo is a very, very, very important a very important phenomenon in the history of India. And that which needs encouragement from all and from every person. It needs encouragement from you. It needs encouragement from all our brothers in diaspora, from all our brothers at home. Everybody must come to the table to agree that first of all we must unify the Igbo nation. What does our strength imply? What does our strength mean? For me, I have always said a lot of people because we have different groups in Nigeria. I mean, in Alibu right now. Sorry, in Alibu, we have the self-determination group. We have the Ordinala group. We have the political class. I mean, the pro-government group. And you will believe me that you will agree with me that there has been tension in our life. There has been tension, and we must begin to de-escalate this tension by talking, by engaging every person, but by realizing that first of all we need to hold hands. For when we hold hands, we can and speak in one voice. Our voices will be loud and loud and loud. And we might begin to make that changes that we are all seeking. So I am calling on every Igbo person out there to support, while in all your supports towards the great works in Igbo, for every work that every individual or every group are doing, remember the group that are championing the unification of India. Remember what we are doing. We have connected our brothers. We have gone there in Cross River State. We have connected with them. We have unified them, in fact. That is the Isopo people. The Igbos that are found in this area are called the Isopo people in Okupra local government area. We have been to Benue. We have seen the sorry state of our people that are camped in there. They have been so brutalized that they don't even know that they are in Igbo again. They don't even know that there are other Igbos outside them. But our visit there has encouraged them to reaffirm. And one of the things that we are doing is actually to use charity and empowerment to unify these people. And that is why we have a foundation, the Igbo Cultural and Social Enlightenment for Unity Foundation, where we have a program that we are sending an Igbo aid to all these communities. We have built toilets, rooms in schools, in Isobo, drilled the borehole, donated solar power in Igbo communities in Benue and all the rest of it. And we are doing more. There are more that we are doing. So I am calling on every person out there to see ways to look into what we are doing in the Unified Igbos now. Look at it as an option of de-escalation of the tensions in our league. Every youth must be involved in propagating the gospel of the unity of India. Let's get it right. Let's get our legal right first. Let's get the investment back here. Let's have a very united front. Then every other thing is possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. But please do not go, because I did not say that that should be the last caller should be the last caller. Please, I am sorry for doing this or for keeping you in the next 1 or 2 minutes. Please, let's entertain this caller. I do not know if he's coming for question or for contribution. Caller on the line, you are welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling from.
Yeah. My name is Nnamdi. Yeah, can you hear me?
Your name is Nnamdi, and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Your name is Nnamdi, and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from about the capital. Yeah, Itobo, precisely.
Go ahead.
Please, you will call again. They come say join us the program this afternoon. I'm a phone more for the program. So network I'm working more man the here is so cool only when I read up from the flag of Biafra. So well interest on the screen the number there a lady on front of it. So I can network made my allowed to listening to that. So I'm just copy the number second because I'm not going to hear again because I'm not more this one or is it Jonathan Radio Biafra or another one. So let us know because we are confused. We are tired and short of my sister.
All right, this is Biafra Television Europe, and all we do here is to sensitize people to propagate the gospel, and we invite people on interviews on different views. People have diverse views. Here we discuss politics, we discuss Nigeria economy, we discuss international politics, we discuss pro people's agitation and different views. So this afternoon we are having a special guest known as Mazi or Chief OJEMBA. That is in the person of CHUKWUEMEKA Nnamdi. You must be hearing about Nnamdi TV, the Igbo unifier, or the I'm sure that even if you are no longer on the line, I'm sure you are listening to the program, or if your network is stopping you from listening to the program. So we are here for to listen to him on the project of Unify Igbos, how far he has gone on the project, the challenges he's facing, and if the project is really sinking on our people. We are You can see the identification or the identity crisis in the riverine areas. Our brothers, some of them in Benue, some of them even in Edo State, rivers that bear Igbo names, and everything they possess is about Igbo culture, but you will always hear them denying their identity. And this is why we have brought our brother here to speak on. So I don't know if you've gotten what I'm talking about. It is not a radio program, it is a television program, but we are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we are on also Twitter. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, my dear. I want it.
All right.
I would like to bring these people back to the Eastern Nigeria. I'll be happy because the quarter of them have denied us so completely. Man, I am a young man, but we find out myself. I find out that now it's a political game. If not political game, all of them. Like when I was in Lagos, there's one Calabar woman, MEHN or something. When I asked her, I'm say, Madam, where are you coming from? He said, I'm coming from east. I said, what part of east? He said, Calabar. I said, okay. Man, sometimes you can get any of them. You can ask themselves from Niger Delta. I asked, what is the meaning of Niger Delta? I meet someone in the Kanu state. He denied that it's not Igbo, but it's from Rivers State. I asked him, where are you going to say from Niger Delta? I say, Niger Delta is not the oil. Imo State is not oil. So, my sister, I thank you very much. I want to be meant to bring this program to Igbo people.
and then of Ogadima, then for the Biafra issue, because one on that side, I get to release this young man, but that young man has happy about. So please.
Thank you for your.
Among today, this program, I want to continue again.
All our programs, we run our programs daily on radio. On our radio app, you can download your community radio. You can be listening to our programs. You can download BTV, or you can just go to Facebook and you search for Biafra TV. Don't write Biafra Television, write Biafra TV. You will see us there. We are there, or just this link that you saw, you can share it so that it will make you to be seeing the programs next time, because when you share it, when people like or share or comment, you will also be getting notifications. So just follow the link and you listen. We have our daily programs we run on the television and radio Biafra. Thank you so much for your contributions. So Mazi, thank you so much for your coming and for being here with us despite all the pressure mounted on you, and despite the attack on your network, you are able to be here with us. I must say thank you so much, and thank you to our wonderful viewers who has been so patient with us, especially the time we experienced the glitch. You decided to continue to remain with us. We thank you so much. And from here, I still remain Wada Jovista Chichi. I don't know if to say that I am not an Igbo, but I remain Wada Jovista Chichi, and I say thank you and stay blessed.
Oh na 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 na. Watch it out. Watch me far away, see me far away, Shabada. Tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have, because I have myself. Don't think say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, you go let to pretend. Do not run away. Kind of over than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I know. How na day? I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble upon people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this one apart. I need to understand why this truth apart. The promise that we come and nationalize. The promise we will live
Igbo and no complaints. Watch me far away, watch me far away, see me far away, tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have, because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh, make you watch my back, now wait till you they see, yeah, unless you have the sense, oh, you go like to pretend, oh, do not run away, kind of that is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I know. Samada, ta, kick tell people say, now here we day, we don't come to stay. I say no retreat, no surrender. We're leaving be, but no arrange. Look at the soldiers killing innocent Biafrans every day. Look at Islam is killing innocent Christians every day. It depends on me, it depends on me, it depends on me. Chukwuemeka, Patoranyo say Maka, I know Ginaka. That is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I know. That is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike one, Umu Biafra nine, Ayisigi Gabaniru, Onyakaya Jocha, Wemi Fenembe, Onyenaya Neduno Hine, Chukwuemeka, you are whiter than snow, Oku Kibesioku, we stand where you stand, we say no secret trial. Onyinye Chukwu Ezosika Osiki Ohamadike, no secret trial. Prophet Yahweh's young Osiki Ohamadike, Osiki Jisike Mazi and the first two Uchemafo, the deputy director of
But there is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening. We are facing a